Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here. Finally doing a thank you video for the 3,000 subscriber mark that I reached. I believe it was probably 2 or 3 months ago. I'm currently at 3707 or something like that, I believe, which is really cool because I think that's still a really big leap for me compared to, like, if I went back last year, probably only would have been at, like, you know, 3010 by this point, because it's just different at this point. And the reason I'm doing this video so incredibly late is because I planned on doing something much bigger than this and just doing a thank you video. I wanted to do something that I somehow hadn't actually done on the channel, which is really do like a thank you video mixed in with showing off my actual katanas, because I have like 5 of them. So I wanted to actually do that for you guys because it's just, it's why I have the name. I just thought it sounded cool. I really do love katanas. That's why I have them. And I thought it would be really cool to set it up, really show off the katanas and stuff and make it so you guys could see them and it looked good. And I just couldn't, there was really no way to set that up where I normally film, which is in my bedroom. Because my bedroom, and I believe I mentioned this before, it's like almost 98% bed, honestly. It's like a bed's taking up all this space, and I sit like right next to my bed, which you can see in almost every review. If I'm not at my girlfriend's house or I'm not at work, which is where I am, that's my bed. Like, to my right, it's gonna be my bed all the time, and then the wall is right there with my, now my hoverboard tends to be in the reviews if I'm at home. But that's pretty much it. And I didn't want to do a review or do like a video of my katanas just sitting on my bed, because I was like, this just looks dumb, and I want a nice area where I can lay them out and it actually looks nice compared to them just being on my bed, and having a really weird setup that way as well, because you wouldn't be able to actually see me and the katanas if I did it that way. And I was like, I want to try to do it the right way, and I just couldn't. And eventually it was like, I should just do a video just thanking you guys, because it's been way too long and I haven't done that. So that's why I'm taking the time to do this. Lately I have been trying to work on like the gaming videos a lot. Been so, I guess. I've been kind of getting into it, kind of doing it enough. Like, I film a bunch in a day, then I try to edit some and put out like one a day, or every couple days or something. I try to do that. There are other times where I end up uploading nothing for a while because I'm just doing other random stuff that I have to do. And now that I'm getting back into school, which really sucks, although it is my final year, which thank goodness for that, I'm not sure how my schedule is going to end up changing once again, especially now that I'm really trying to get into like the gaming videos, as well as the reviews are going to be coming back for sure, because everything is officially coming back aside from me doing, or instead of me doing like my couple of shows on the weekends, I'll be doing a lot of the normal reviews that I do, which I'm excited for, because new season's coming up. We got Arrow and Flash and Supernatural's coming back, which I can't freaking wait for. Like, my favorite shows are coming back. Some sad stuff happened, with like Constantine getting canceled. That really sucked, but Constantine's gonna be in an episode of Arrow, which is super freaking cool, and I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna be doing like a bunch of prediction videos for like all the shows that I normally review for the upcoming season, and I decided to wait until like everything was about to come out instead of doing it right in the middle, because now I have a little bit more information from each show, like tiny little things that I've heard. For some stuff, I still don't know anything. Like Supernatural, I completely stayed away from Supernatural because I know there are like some big spoilers out there for that. And I was like, I don't want to know anything for Supernatural. So when I do like my predictions for that video or for the new season, it's just going to be all sorts of crazy stuff. So look forward to that if you're interested in my Supernatural reviews. But I'm going to be doing prediction videos. I just did one for Gotham, which no one will probably watch because no one seems to give a crap about Gotham. But I'll be doing one for pretty much everything else that I've reviewed. I reviewed last year. As long as the show is still on, I'll be doing a prediction for it. And I'm excited for the shows to start coming back. I do plan on doing some other type of videos because my channel is really all over the place as far as content, and I know that can be really weird because I don't exactly have the best schedule in the universe to even do a weird sort of variety style channel. What I kind of do, like, it's mostly reviews and then gaming videos, especially with during the summer. It was really the gaming videos because there was not much else for me to do. And so, I never really got into like doing the skit stuff like I really wanted to. I'm still trying to figure that out. I mostly need other people for like the ideas I have. I tend not to think simple and just do stuff I can do on my own. But I'm still thinking and trying to figure out how the heck I'm going to do that. I recently had another idea for a new podcast because I did stop doing my Katana podcast, like my weekly stuff. And I want to get back into that. And that I definitely want to have other people involved in, though, when I do my new podcast. So that'll be coming up at some point. I have no idea. I literally came up with that idea today, like that. So I'm just letting you guys know it was just in my head, but it has to be with other people. It's not what I'm going to do alone. And I might pick up the Katana podcast. I don't know if any of you have actually watched those. I know they've had a couple of views. I haven't checked them in forever since I stopped doing them. But I might pick those up again and start doing it with like just random gaming footage, so there's actually something to watch as well for anyone who might be interested in that. And that way it can be for the games I don't typically play on, like for my Let's Plays, if I just play them on my own time, I might just record that gameplay and then just upload it with a podcast on it so that, it kind of just fits in there. And you guys can see some random game footage. But I wanted to do this to officially and finally thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Um, I'm hoping that I can make way more content in the coming months. I hope to and plan to do a lot more stuff as far as like not just the gaming videos, but more like live action stuff outside of reviews. I do plan on doing not just skits, but like I have like a mini little series I did, like my random rant stuff, which is that was meant to be really random. Like if there's just anything random like that, I never had a plan to make that weekly. If something bothers me, then I'll put one of those episodes out. That's specifically what that's for. But I do plan on doing like, hopefully, because I've been trying to do this seriously forever with my girlfriend. If she will just sit down and play Kingdom Hearts with me, I'm trying to get a Let's Play of that going. So that might happen. She does not want to be on camera, so that's been like the main thing. If I ever do it, it'll just be the game footage and our voices, because I don't know, she thinks she's ugly. I don't get it. But that's just me. As she likes to say, it's because I've been dating her for a long time. I just think she's hot. But anyway, if I can get her to just sit down and play the game with me, no matter what the game is, I'll have more of those videos out. I do plan on getting a PlayStation 4 during Black Friday, I hope. So other, newer games instead of like all old stuff will start coming out. So I plan on keeping up with that. As far as the TV shows and stuff, I'm not stopping anything. I don't know if I'll be adding any shows. Like I, lost one show with Constantine, so I won't be reviewing that, of course, anymore. There are a couple of shows that are coming on that I'm gonna start watching. I don't know if I'll review them. I might not, but because the people in those shows are coming from another show that I'm currently reviewing, which is the series Strike Back. That's in its final season right now, and both the main actors are going into two new shows that are going to be on network television. So I plan on supporting both those actors because I just really love them in the series Strike Back. So I might review it just, for my love of Strike Back and them as those characters. I might review both those shows, which, I don't know. I am in a really interesting position, though, with this being my final year of college. Like with most people, final year of either college or high school, it's straight up electives. Honestly, if you looked at my schedule, it's like art, and I have one actual important class. Everything else is like drawing 101, and I literally took a class called watercoloring. Didn't even know we had that at my school. I've been there for forever. So I think my schedule is not too bad, so I might actually be able to keep things going on the channel, even though I'll be doing like schoolwork and things like that. And hopefully I'll be adding more good things to the channel. I definitely want to know if you guys have any ideas for what you want to see me do, any random stuff. I plan on doing a couple more, like some actual vlogging type stuff. I plan on doing that a lot more often because I really haven't done that in a long time either, since years ago, since I actually really started to get into YouTube, I haven't done like any vlogging type stuff. So I do plan on doing that a bit more often. I'm not sure how it's gonna play out, if it's gonna just be me sitting down, which it probably will, because that's what a vlog is, or if it'll be me, maybe messing with my girlfriend or something. I really don't know. I've just thought about it. It's just a lot of stuff that I really love to do on the channel. It's just that either I don't have the resources, or mostly the main issue is I just don't have the time because of school and work. And it's really work, to be completely honest, and that's why, because I have like a really weird schedule. Like right now it's 10:12 or something. It's like it's 10:17, and that's my time frame for work. I work from like 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. typically. Um, so that, like, I'm here, and that's why, like, with reviews and stuff, that's why all my reviews are always so late, is really because I don't ever really tend to get home until midnight or later. And I really want, once I get into classes, like today, I got out super early because it was my first day, so of course you don't do anything. But next week, from now on at least a couple of days, and they'll of course be the important days typically, um, I won't be getting out of work until, honestly, until midnight. So I won't get home until like 12:30, and then it's like I'll try to, I do the same thing I did last year. I try to stay up really late and watch everything, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna do that despite what it does to my health or anything, because it doesn't affect me, because I've always stayed up super late, which is not really great for me, but I've always done it. So I'm just gonna stick to that. I'm just gonna upload stuff as fast as I possibly can. I'm gonna try to get into a much better rhythm for people who may have subscribed to me because of the gaming videos. But either way, I definitely want to thank everyone for subscribing in general, regardless of what brought you to the channel, what made you subscribe, whatever it is. I want to thank you guys. Sorry it took so long to do this. Like I said, I wanted it to be like a grand spectacle, and I just didn't have the chance to just take some time, or even have the time really, to just be at home by myself, where I could really set up in a room that just wasn't my room, and really do a really like big grand video for you guys. So sorry it's just once again me in front of the camera, almost like a review, but this is pretty much all I had, so I wanted to do it for you guys, because I definitely owe you guys a lot of thanks for subscribing and checking out the content, and supporting my channel. And you know I've met like a couple of different people through their channels and things like that, through like the shows I review. I've ended up watching other people's reviews and stuff like that, and I've always enjoyed that when I end up watching other people's channels, because it's like it's like a back and forth sort of support system for much much shorter, smaller channels, and that's just fun to do. Like, it's fun to support other people, try to get more subscribers and stuff, and it's fun when other people support me, and that's obviously awesome. That's why I'm doing that video. But I want to thank you guys for like the 5th time. I know it's super long-winded, but I really appreciate it a lot. So thank you guys for subscribing. I would truly appreciate if you guys like spread the word for either reviews or any of the really weird random videos that I tend to put out, or the gaming videos. Those are like my two staples. It's either reviews or gaming videos, and then it's just like all sorts of weird stuff. I just have like an idea, it's like whatever, and I just throw it on the channel. So whatever it is, I'd appreciate if you guys told your friends, or let somebody know, like, hey, check out Invisiblekatana or whatever. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I think I mentioned it a really long time ago, but I am on Facebook. I do a Facebook page, and all this information I've started to actually put in every video now, so it'll be in the description. But it'll link you to my Twitter page, which I never use, Facebook, which I also never use. I put all my videos on there, but typically people only communicate with me through YouTube, so that's why I tend not to say much on Facebook or Twitter, because no one really asks questions or anything like that. So it's just like, that's the only reason why. If people did, I would talk way more on there, but as of now, it's just like, that's another way to see what videos I've uploaded. People just don't really communicate with me through those channels, so that's really the only reason why. I typically don't get on them too much. I do check them very often, but I know that there's never really anything said on there, and I would get a notification if there were, so there never really is. But you can still definitely let me know if you guys want to join me in a game, if you want to be in help me do a gaming video, or you just want to play in general, it doesn't have to be recorded. I believe I have that information down below as well. Yeah, that's in the description too. So join me in some games, play, have some fun and stuff. For the millionth time, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Whether it's been for the couple of years I've been doing it or you just joined recently, it doesn't matter. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I can put out some more content that you guys really enjoy. And like I said, if you guys have anything that you really do want to see, like something that you think for whatever reason I might be good at doing, then just let me know. But I want to let you guys know that I really appreciate you subscribing, and I hope to put out some more really good content for you guys. So hopefully you'll keep enjoying the random stuff I end up putting out on my channel. But thank you guys very much.